Hey, do you want the chance to win free stuff? Make sure you like all of our IAYTD social media. Make sure you check out the video specifically about our 10,000 subscriber giveaway. So make sure you go watch that, contribute. We're gonna have a Q&A. So make sure you check out that video. Make sure you like us on social media so you can win some free stuff. Welcome to I'm Your Target Demographic, and this week we're discussing and explaining the pseudoscience known as cryptozoology. What is it and who does it? Let's break it down. Cryptozoology by definition is searching for creatures whose existence has never been proven, usually due to a lack of evidence. This could include creatures that are considered extinct but potentially still present somewhere, or creatures from folklore or mythology that may actually be real. The best examples are probably Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster, which have been sought for many years without any actual proof of existence. The folks out there actively seeking these animals are called cryptozoologists. It's a tricky profession since so much is speculation and working off old myths and rumors, so it can often be seen as a lackluster profession. It's considered a pseudoscience since it may often revolve around intangible leads as opposed to solid evidence. There aren't any official cryptozoology education programs, but people interested often pursue degrees like zoology, biology, marine biology, or anthropology. Since it's a fringe science, cryptozoologists also might face a judgment from other scientists about the legitimacy of their job. While you might think about creatures that have never been found, like Bigfoot, there have been many cases of cryptozoologists actually finding these animals. The subjects of this profession are called cryptids. Let's look at a few that have been found. The most notable is something called the okapi, or African unicorn, which is a giraffe-like animal that was thought imaginary for a long time until they were discovered in 1901 in Uganda. The Komodo Dragon is another example that people thought were mythical, called land crocodiles. The expedition in 1926 that resulted in live Komodo dragons being found is the inspiration for films like King Kong, which focus on exploratory expeditions seeking mythical creatures. Even though there have been some successes, the mainstream often perceive cryptozoology as a hopeless career. Even cryptozoologists themselves say that it's an incredibly tough profession, as it doesn't pay well and the work is unreliable. It's difficult to publish papers as the results are often just anecdotal in nature. In terms of prominent professionals, the father of cryptozoology is considered to be a man by the name of Bernard Heuvelmans, who wrote one of the most prominent books in this area, called On the Track of Unknown Animals. He argues for the consideration of cryptozoology by pointing out three myths. The world has been completely discovered, no new animals have been discovered for a long time, and any new species found will only be found in fossil form. All three myths are wrong, so he argues to dispute these claims and created the foundation of cryptozoology on these thoughts. A more recent example is Loren Coleman, the director of the International Cryptozoology Museum and author of many books. The museum, located in Portland, Maine, hosts some of the most prominent physical evidence, such as casts of footprints, as well as paintings and models that showcase some of the undiscovered cryptids that are often sought after. Many young adults might become fascinated with this career field, especially with television shows like The X-Files and Supernatural that might focus on some of these cryptids. Not many people actually try to go into the field, again, as paying the bills might be tricky with a job that is potentially unreliable. So those are the basics of cryptozoology. A tough career, but there are people out there doing their best to discover the undiscovered. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.